Hey guys, got another video for the Gunpla News October 2015 playlist here. And that was me putting on my best Australian Japanese accent to try to emulate the last part of this month's episode, this month's kind of contest that I'm doing where I'm, for all the intros to this month's episode of Gunpla News, I'm doing emulating a different YouTuber. So if you can identify which YouTuber I was emulating there, leave a comment down below and you'll win some prize from me. So it's just, again, something fun that I'm doing for this. If you know who that was, let me know down below. And that's the last part of that. I hope that's kind of been fun, interesting for you guys just to watch this month's episode. Just seeing the different intros. I was trying to emulate some different people there. Again, yeah, I don't know. Just goofy, something fun I wanted to do. It's very silly. I don't know. But anyway, this is, of course, the last part of this month's episode of Gunpla News. This is episode 11 for October 2015. And in this part, we're going to be covering some featured kits. I have quite a few of them. Some of them I think I'm actually gonna hold off and save them till next month because previous parts of this month's episode have already been very, very long. So I want to just kind of maybe try to speed it up a little bit now. Let's get right into it. The Gundam Leopard Da Vinci painted build from Schizophonic 9, a Japanese builder here. I know he's probably pretty popular. Some of you probably know Schizophonic 9 here. I think this is a really cool color scheme, is one of the reasons why this kit stuck out to me. But sadly, there is some areas where you can see the original plastic color is still visible on some of like the inside edges. So I think he was not totally thorough in the painting of it, sadly. But the color scheme and the paint on the outside, I mean, does look really, really good. So that was why I wanted to show this one to you guys. Thought it was a really nice build otherwise. And this, again, very clean on the outside and looks really nice. Next we have the HGUC V2 Assault Buster Gundam custom build by Identity Works. Now Identity Works is another very prolific blogger, like a builder and blogger in Japan. You should check out his blog definitely. Again, for all of these artists, I'm going to have their blog or Twitter or website down in the information below, so you can check those out to see these pictures and more pictures. His blog has a lot of stuff because he builds a lot of things. I think he's one of the people who gets kits early, or at least gets all the kits, and he usually does some slight detailing up. He does some slight modifications to kits and stuff to add a little bit more detail to them. Really, really nice, great, clean paint jobs as well. Really, really cool stuff, and it's a really, really nice, clean looking version of the HGUC V2 Assault Buster Gundam here. Very, very good. Next we have this kit, which is titled the Strike Gundam Sortie, custom build by Matune from Japan, or Matune. I don't really know how exactly it's supposed to be pronounced, but then I don't know the scale of this. I think this is HG. I don't think this is a master grade size, but I could be wrong about that. I'm not really entirely sure, but obviously he's using parts of a lot of different things here all put together into this sort of custom kit bash, scratched build kind of build here. Really, really cool though. I like that he's taken the approach of using like the Gundam and then using the parts of the ship. I forget the name of that particular ship though that it's using. But then using those together to make this big look here going on with this big armor unit, sort of mobile armor unit there. Very, very cool and nicely done. That a lot of like the kit bash parts are not so easily recognizable. Everything blends together pretty well. Everything looks good together, and it's just got overall a nice look, nice color scheme as well. Pretty basic, simple color scheme, but I think it works for this particular kit. So very good. I believe that's his GBWC entry. So he'll be entering the Gunpla Builders World Cup with that kit too. Good luck to him. And then next is a HG Lightning Zeta custom build by Boba. Again, another Japanese builder here. Really, really amazingly clean, look for this kit. Not only are the modifications super clean and nice looking, but just the paint, the colors are so bright and looks just very clean. I don't really know how else I can describe it. There are some areas where there's a little bit more detail than others, and that's just because of like the kit that he used for the base of this, the Lightning Zeta Gundam. Then we also have in these pictures, he's also pictured it with his Wing Zero Hono, which also looks really amazing too. I love what he's done with the Wing Zero Hono as well. The clear parts in that look really great, as well as the way that he's got the weapons mounted on the backpack look super, super good. Love that. Really great kit there. Amazingly clean modifications. Looks great. Wonderful. Check out his Twitter, definitely. I highly recommend that. Next, something a little bit different here. We have the HG Ultimate Ya Kadaga, custom build by Eve, again from Japan. This one is interesting to me because as far as kit bashing goes, some of the kit bashing on this is a little bit odd. Like when you look at the work in progress photos, and you can see, like especially on the back skirt, he's obviously using parts from the Ya Kadaga combined with parts of the HGUC Sazabi, I believe, and is basically just like stacking the parts together to make that back skirt longer. And when you look at it as a work in progress, it looks like, man, that looks not very good. But then on the finished product, it's really not noticeable at all once it's all painted, and it looks pretty good on the finished product, I have to say. So I think, the customizations he's done with this work really, really well in like the final build. It's really cool and like really nicely customized kit here. I mean, this is something that you could see as like something in like the Build Fighters series as like a customized version of the Ya Kadaga. So I think that's really cool there. Next, getting out of more customized stuff is the Master Grade Ball Ver.Ka and Master Grade Ball Sharkmouth versions. So the two of them he's kind of done together here. Painted builds by Modeler from Japan. I guess his tag is going by as Modeler, which is, I don't know, I could have that wrong, but I don't think so. Anyway, another Japanese builder here. These I chose because, I mean, they're not modded, but they're just amazingly weathered kits here. I mean, these are mobile pod balls that are supposed to be out in space working and getting involved in these battles and stuff, and they look like they've been out in space and getting some just damage, wear and tear from just being used a lot. So the weathering on these is just really, really, really well done. The painting and weathering is just very excellent. I think this would be great to see some work in progress photos for this kit. I haven't seen any so far. I haven't dug too deep into looking for them though, so I'll have to try to find some more work in progress for these, because I would love to see more of like how he went through the process of weathering these, because they look really, really nice. Next, this is a really, really interesting build here. This is a Master Grade RX-78-2 version called the Ring of Gundam custom build by HRKZ 1975 Japan. So I think what he's done is he's customized a version of the Master Grade Gundam G3 2.0 kit, and then like sort of customize it in this way. All white color scheme here, really, really cool color scheme. All white doesn't always work, I think, in my personal opinion, but in this case he's made it work very well, where there's gray used like for the backpack, the beam rifle, and then like the inner frame as well. And then there's just obviously a lot of customization here in just some of the parts of the chest, the shoulders, the head, even the face there, the skirt armor. The modifications are really clean. I think in an all-white color scheme, if the modifications weren't clean, it'd be really hard to hide that in just the all-white color, but it looks great. The photos are just nice. Here we can see everything really clearly, what he's done. It would be great to go in and do some modifications like this on a kit. Just basically plot plate, stuff added here and there, stuff cut here and there, putty there and here, all this kind of normal modification stuff. But I think the finished product that he's come out with here looks really great. I think like the only spot of color on it is like the orange for the eyes, which looks really cool. So he's got a really great look going there. I really enjoyed that kit. It's very unique. Then I think maybe the last one we're going to cover for this month's episode is going to be this master grade FAZZ-R custom build by, the name is in Chinese, but I think it means a Cat's Steel Bomb, is a Chinese modeler here we've got. So this month, the only non-Japanese modeler for this month's featured kits. Again, by the name FAZZ-R, it's just a I don't know if R stands for refined, but let's just say it does stand for refined. It's just a modified version of the full armor Double Zeta Gundam, the FAZZ, and rather than that huge giant cannon, it's just using the cannon which looks like the beam rifle of the Delta Plus or the Rezel, very similar to that, maybe slightly modified or not at all. I mean, it's very, very similar. It might not be modified at all anyway. So it's just got rid of like the huge cannon. It still has a really big backpack though, and this has some really great weathering on it. A lot of the weathering on this kit is just really subtle weathering, which is really nice. Just looking at this kit like from a distance, you wouldn't notice too much weathering on it, but looking up close, you can see it's got just a lot of really, really subtle chipping on it, as well as just some shading, like from some like beam blast effects. I mean, on the chest it does have one really prominent damage effect, like on the corner of the chest part there. But the rest of it, I mean, it's just really subtle and it looks really nice. The color scheme is basically taking the Sentinel version of the FAZZ, the sort of mass production color scheme for this. I think what's also really cool is that on the head, the head crest, instead of being a beam cannon there, he's sort of like added a little bit of claw plate or something, it looks like, just to sort of cover that up, so it looks like maybe in this particular mass production version it doesn't have that that capability. It doesn't have that beam cannon in the head, so this is maybe like sort of a light version of the full armor Double Zeta, so like a light version of the full armor is kind of weird, but something like that though, I think it could definitely use that to describe this kit. But anyway, just a really, really cool kit. I want to say that it's clean, but I mean clean, dirty, if that makes sense. It's the dirt, the weathering is done so subtly, and I think like it's done so well that it looks weathered but looks clean, very cleanly done. I don't know if that makes sense anyway. So really, really cool kit, I think. Very well done. I would love to see that kit in person, just to be able to look at it like really closely as well. It looks really great. Anyway, so that is going to be it for this month's featured kits. So hopefully some inspiring stuff there for you guys. I definitely recommend checking out those modelers' websites, blogs, Twitters, whatever. Check them out and check out some of their stuff. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. That's it for this month's episode of Gunpla News. Sorry it was very long. Anyway, thank you guys for watching as always. And I'll be showing you a lot of really cool new stuff in the next few weeks. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.